Are you dying to spammers? Do you have to replace a controller every couple months? Do you want to know the secret to ranking up in Brawlhalla? Well, you did click on this video, so I guess we'll get into what we're doing today. I have created a 5-step guide to rank up in Brawlhalla, no matter what elo you're at. And today I plan on sharing those steps with you. If this guide helps you in any way, please leave a like and sub. I very much appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into it. And also, before I get too ahead of myself, I just wanted to be known that the first couple of steps are going to be like pretty generic. They're more so for very low elo players or new players. If you're already experienced with the game, I would skip to step 4 and 5. That's going to be probably the most helpful for you. The first step is going to be to pick a legend or weapon. If you're constantly switching which legend you're playing, it's going to be a lot harder for you to improve on key aspects of your gameplay. So make sure when you're choosing a legend you want to play that it's someone you think looks cool and it's weapons that you enjoy playing. And also keep in mind that tier lists don't matter. You can get to diamond with any character in the game. The tier list only applies to like the top 1% of players. Keep in mind that if you're unsure who to play and you don't have all the legends unlocked yet, you can go into training room and play any legend for free. Now, following up with step 1, step 2 is going to be learning the weapon that you chose to play. Luckily for you, YouTube has a whole library full of guide videos for every single weapon in the game. You're going to want to go into training mode and learn the true combos, reads, extended combos, and for some weapons, the 0 to deaths. While you're in training mode, it might be useful for you to turn on hitboxes and hurtboxes. This will give you a better understanding of the placement that you need for your spacing on your weapon. You can also turn on position reset, and you can also turn on damage reset to practice a combo over and over until you perfect it. Step 3 is going to be learning techs. For example, we have gravity cancels, dash jumps, fast falls, and weapon throw combos. These will help you expand your ability to maneuver around damage and also cause more damage, and gives you more options. Now we move on to step 4, which in my opinion is the most important no matter what elo you're at. Now step 4 is going to be to watch your replay on losses. The thing is that you can ask me for a lot of tips, but on a personal level, I don't know what you're doing wrong. Only you can really watch your replays and figure out what you're doing wrong. Whenever you lose, you're going to want to go to your replays and you're going to want to look for mistakes. Now, these mistakes could be anything, but what you want to focus on is what made you take damage. Now, this could be playing too aggressive or too passive. This could be maybe your spacing is off with your light attacks and signatures. Maybe you panic dodge or panic attack. So that would be attacking too early. Maybe you play off stage too much. It could be that you're not noticing that a player is dodging the same way over and over, so you're not punishing correctly. Or you could be dodging the same way and it's causing you to get punished. Lastly, it could be that you recover back to stage the same way over and over, which is causing you to be easily readable. Now for this, I've done something very special. I'm going to be showing you guys one of my replay losses to show you guys how I do it. Okay, so I just played a ranked match and lost. So we're gonna look at why I lost. Okay, so right off the bat, I have a true combo that I could hit, but I messed up my spacing, which allowed me to get hit twice. So if you've noticed, this core has dodged away Every time. There's one right there. There's one right there. And instead of going back to stage, I went for this hit there, and I messed it up. And it cost me a stock, so it wasn't really worth it to go for it. Let's figure out why I ate that combo. So I used my dodge and missed. So right here, I did not position my D-light correctly. Using my dodge, or wasting my dodge, making me take a lot of damage. As you can see, I'm whiffing my follow-ups. Okay, so something I want you guys to think about whenever you're in a 1v1 or a 2v2, whatever. I'm in dark red right now, so this player is looking for a kill confirm. Now, he has a hammer. So the kill confirm on a hammer is typically going to be a downlight Sair. That is going to be the easiest and quickest way to kill me, besides like a signature. So he's going to be looking for downlight dare. So the optimal thing is to play kind of above him and bait out that downlight. See, I didn't bait it out and I got hit by it. See right here? I'm pretty much just like, I'm attacking way too aggressively and I'm not spacing out my moves. It's like, who's that D-light gonna hit? This guy is all the way over here. Who is this D-light gonna hit? Nobody. Which allows him to add more pressure to me, which makes me panic and do an end light. That obviously misses, which allows him to get a hit on me. Again, right now, I'm kind of just throwing out moves. He's playing a lot more patient than me. And if you noticed, I've been jump reacting all game. So I've been panic jumping. This allowed him to hit this dare. Notice how in each exchange, I'm in the air. Jump. Technically jump. And then I jump again. So overall, what I learned from this loss is that, one, I need to play more patient. I need to not panic as much, which also means that I need to stay locked in. I also learned that I need to correct my spacing with my blasters follow-ups and also just its moves in general. I missed a lot of neutral lights and I also missed a lot of follow-ups off of D-light. I also need to keep in mind more of Hammer's KO potential with side air and maybe not jump as much. And this entire time, I wasn't looking for his dodge. He was also wake-up attacking, which I was not reading. So I think my biggest problem this game was I was playing too aggressive and too scared. Now, this is just an example. So my problems are probably not going to be the same as your problems, or maybe they are the same, but this is just kind of how I look for it. And for the next game, you kind of want to keep a mental note of your problems and stay locked in and try to correct them. I don't know if I did a good job explaining this step, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I can clarify. Now we're moving on to the final step, step 5, which is going to be keep playing, practicing, and play to improve. Now, this is kind of generic, but it helps everybody. You want to stay locked in for your games. Like, don't go into autopilot and don't tilt. Those two things will get you more losses than anything else. It's always important to keep a cool head and stay locked in so that you can recognize when you're making mistakes mid-game and when the enemy is making mistakes so that you're able to punish them. Yeah, without further ado, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.